Okay, welcome to Operation Thunder live stream. It will be starting soon. Technically, it's supposed to start in about 15 minutes or so. Just stay tuned. I've got Zoom and Tech64 in chat with me, and we'll just be talking throughout the stream and kind of give a little commentary of some of the stuff that's going on. We're expecting really good population in this, so if you haven't joined or logged into the game, now would be a really good time to do that. You could always join the game if you're new. Just go to worldwar2online.com/join, and you can create an account. You get 2 weeks free, and to try it out after your 2-week trial. You could always subscribe, which is what we'd prefer, but there is a free play portion of the game that just limits the amount of weapons that are available to you, but in no way are the free play equipment any less valuable or nerfed, for that matter, compared to the regular subscription. You just they're basically the same equipment, just you just don't get the rest of the equipment that a premium account gets. So join in, log in, and we'll see you in game. Welcome Zoom and Tech64.
Howdy.
Hey guys, good to have you. Hey, there's a lot going on today. As Tim mentioned, we do have a little bit of a stream delay. So as you're seeing this, there is a temporary delay in our responses. However, we really do want to encourage you guys to communicate through, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or wherever you're watching this. If you have questions, part of why we're doing this is to not only promote Campaign 194, a brand new campaign which just started today, but also, as mentioned, Operation Thunder, which is a total infantry unlock. Whether you're a day one guy who's currently unsubscribed or somebody brand new coming from Steam or signing up through our website, everybody gets all infantry. They've had it since Friday, but today is the main operation, which starts at 12 p.m. Pacific. By the time you see this, it will already be going. So anyway, our response time might be a little bit delayed. We're also going to be talking with players directly in the game and asking them questions as well. So Tech64 is World War II Online's community manager. He's here. He's in game with you guys right now on the Allied side, I believe, organizing artillery.
That is correct. I'm trying to, communication is key, and so using the high command organization there to see where our next objectives are going to be. So artillery can assist. I've been working with players from both sides, and we're trying to just gain some skill set knowledge on this particular. It's a new unit, requires a certain amount of expertise, not only on the firing side, the manipulation of the data from the target, but also working with a forward observer who can be anyone that is not a special class, so that they can properly call in artillery fire to make an impact. And truthfully, that weapon system makes more of an impact on smoke, covering tank and infantry or vehicle assaults or defense for retrograde movements, versus high explosive, because the density of fire has to be so successful. So just something to think about, but that's what I'm going to be focusing on today, at least knock on wood. That is my attempt.
Yeah, so from the camera's perspective of what you guys are watching, Shim is actually in our game observation tool, which we call the Buzzard. Looks like under covers here, attacking Mac Alex's side with the Pac-36. So everything you're going to be seeing now is from the perspective of the game Buzzard, and so we might be talking about things there in between, just watching players play the game, just seeing what they do, etc. So the first question I've received is from Dilems, naturally. He asked, when will the change target feature come back? We are looking at that. I believe it is on our roadmap. Isn't that right, Tex?
I'm sorry, I was typing a message. What was the question, sir?
target change feature. He's asking when that's coming back. I'm pretty sure that's on the roadmap, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay.
and that's very much sooner versus later. We're having a little bit of some issues that we're addressing on that that are related to IVC versus target. So we're working on that.
Right. So it's on the list. It's something we've publicly committed to doing, which is always good. It means it will get done. This first quarter of 2023 is going to be all about completing the 1.0 items to the best of our ability. There might be some bleed over, but we're trying to get as much of it done in that first quarter, because quarter 2 is when we're going to see a big shift in terms of our developer support, moving into the migration to the Unreal Engine for World War II Online 2.0. And that has started, but we're talking about a pretty significant shift at the moment. Next question comes from Canuck PLF, one of our top tankers in World War II Online. Don't tell him I said that. His ego might get out of control, but I think everybody knows that. He said, is the tank commander audio going to be looked at? Because since the last patch, all the audio has changed. If you're not aware and you haven't been in game lately, our last patch, which was released in this month of February 2023, we had a significant overhaul in sounds across the board. It's a very different game, and we have even more coming. So to answer his question in particular, we're taking in that feedback and making changes. One of the things we did was we made it so that we call it VC pits, the vehicle cockpits, if you will, or the first-person perspective, making it easier for you to hear what's on the outside, because we thought, hey, it's a little too quiet. For example, if you were in a Panzer, you had to hit 3 on your gunner and expose that little hatch so you can hear better on the outside. We thought, hey, you know what? They should be able to hear it a little bit more. So this was our first pass. We're getting a lot of good feedback, and we're trying to make changes accordingly to make it even better. So we're not done yet. So keep the feedback rolling, and we'll keep improving it where we can. There's even more sounds that are in the pipeline to join us as well.
One thing I did want to comment is DFire here is he's trying to detour Michalix, even though he's only a rifleman. Rifleman can have a dramatic effect on the armor, even though you don't have anything that could actually do any real damage to it. By throwing smoke on that tanker, it really hinders his visual line of sight, and also shows his position in a very obvious manner to everybody around there, so even to the pilots up in the air. So if you're a rifleman, you come across a tank, and an enemy tank for that matter, smoke is very critical, and will more than likely, give away the position of that tanker, which is what he doesn't want.
So we have another question, this time from Steel Hale. He said, with the new assets and trickle-down effect planned, can we expect some higher poly models for vehicles entering World War II Online 1.0 anytime soon, say within the next 9 months? The answer to that is definitely yes. If you're unfamiliar with what this means, look at our roadmap at worldwar2online.com. We talk about a new innovative approach that CRS is incorporating as part of our asset production pipeline, which goes to serve both World War II Online 2.0, and it trickles down into 1.0. And it's really, really awesome. The details are there. You can see the Opel Blitz as well as the Bedford. We're actually like rebuilding the game as our predecessors did, which is cool because we're addressing some of the older or oldest models, which therefore were the first ones added. So we're kind of repeating their steps, which is a very humbling experience. But the future of our assets are going to be looking really good. And that trickle-down effects allows us to build a higher poly Unreal Engine 5 ready model, bake it down a little bit, and then actually deploy a much better looking, it's not quite The Unreal Engine side, obviously, we're still on this legacy engine, so there are limitations, but it's substantially better, those vehicles that are coming through that trickle-down effect. And the Opel Blitz as well as the Bedford are just the beginning. So we're going to be addressing the vehicles first, like the trucks. Next up is haulers, probably some of our smaller guns, and so forth. And this will be just sort of what our strategy is as compared to adding in brand new vehicles all the time and making them only for 1.0. We have to start innovating. So as you heard earlier, quarter one is about getting a bunch of stuff done so we can get to quarter two, which again is the massive shift in focus and priorities for the back-end development side to get us onto the Unreal. So everything is looking at the innovation going forward. So Husker GI asked a question. Let me read it to you. He says, CRS has been putting in great efforts to maintain and update the World War II Online game and community. What new developments are coming that will help that continued forward march? I would say read the roadmap. But Tex, are there a couple of things from the community side that you'd like to talk about based on our plans that are, how is CRS working to take that development in the future and to build up momentum?
Well, the biggest thing is one and done. And what I mean by that is that we're using our proprietary porting tool, which allows us to upgrade our vehicle platforms or the guns or whatever that may be, and then filter it back through 1.0. And I'll let Zoom talk about the technical component of that, because that is not my strength. But that just allows us to be more efficient in our manpower. And it's probably anyone who has followed World War II Online, it's one of the things that we have always been at a disadvantage, is the ability to have a lot of particular skill sets. We have very talented people, but we don't have a huge team of people in certain skill sets. And so that allows us to be more effective. And that's what probably the thing that I'm most excited about, because it goes back to the original player question about, hey, bring in these new models and you'll be able to see a higher poly count. It won't be what it looked like in 2.0. It'll actually have a greater fidelity. And so that to me is the most exciting thing that's coming out of this roadmap, because 2023 and beyond is where we make the difference today.
Well, I think that's a pretty good point. I mean, ultimately, the community has known this for a while. We've had to do a lot of things on the back end, both business as well as development, to get to this point. And we're really excited now and enthusiastic, however significant the challenge is, which is no doubt a big deal. But getting to the point now where we can actually say, you know what, we're going for it, is a colossally big thing. And word's getting around. We're getting more people paying attention to this and also going, okay, finally, great, we can't wait. In the beginning, when this game came out, it shocked things. I mean, they were like, no way you could do this. And we're kind of seeing that again, and we're not afraid of that. I mean, if anything worth it is going to take significant effort. So we hope that if you're a returning subscriber, somebody who's been with us before, brand new, maybe you're looking at us for the first time, think of everything you're seeing right now, this massive scale, 300,000 square kilometer map in Western Europe, modeled at the half scale, with the aircraft, the ground war, paratroopers, Navy, all this stuff together inside of the Unreal Engine. That's what we're doing. It's really, really a big deal. And it's going to take a lot of work, but guess what? We're the best people here to do it. Why? Well, first off, this game has been running for 21 years. We have a complete and accurate blueprint of what it is we need to do, and we have a robust plan to actually achieve that. We also have the proprietary technology that is ours, that our predecessors built, which we've maintained, upgraded, and will be utilizing to host a server that can hold thousands of concurrent users. So we're taking the best of what we have in all forms, including our epic, damage modeling and ballistics engine, everything that makes World War II Online awesome, and the server side most certainly. And then we're leveraging the best and latest technology and workflows on the client side so that we get the best of both worlds. I mean, that is when you really try to process that and absorb that information, it's like, what? Like, it's huge. It's a huge deal. It's hard to process it in our minds sometimes, but we're on this journey. We've set course. We said we're going, and the community support has been pretty resounding across the board. And we hope that we capture your interest and attention too, because if we pull this off, there's not going to be anything like it, period. To be fair, the closest thing that's like World War II Online in terms of scale-wise is PlanetSide and how it plays and whatnot. But doing the next great World War II modern shooter on this scale, that's next level. You won't find that anywhere, period. Hey, Jim, Jim, tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here.
Okay, well, Gazoo is the Axis. He's actually one of the senior commands for the high command system on the Axis side. He's got himself a little 111 here, and yeah, there he goes. He's dropping. And yeah, he likes to wreak havoc on the forward bases. And,
that guy's dead.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. He's one of the best pilots that we've got. A very tactical pilot in the game for sure. And yeah, he's deadly. He is deadly.
Tex, I got a question from Quinn Cannon. He's asking if artillery can damage bridges. I don't know.
That's affirmative. They can, but it's a very slow process. Because you're looking at, like, your close support guns can do probably a better job at that at a much closer range, just because of the variability of dispersion on the rounds. But yes, they can. But yeah, it just takes a lot. It takes a lot. The amount of joules that have to be generated. But it's a slow process. I've actually done it with the Stuff 42 on the Axis side when I was really spending a lot of time in that platform. But yes, but artillery does a very effective job about pancaking buildings. HE-111s are quicker, but they also can't stay on station as long as artillery.
He was also asking about fair miles, the riverine boats. Can those also hurt bridges?
I don't think that their anti-tank gun is of sufficient. I think that the smallest caliber that can damage a building has to be at least a 75 millimeter shell or greater.
Yeah, it's using the 2-pounder, so that's definitely not it.
Yeah, so I'm just building a field artillery mission now out of I won't say where it's been out of because I don't want Gazoo to come and get me. That's just truth, boys.
Ain't that the truth? You betcha.
That's just truth. Come in there, really? Texas here? I'm gonna drop something on his head and he won't miss.
So player Ghost has asked 2 questions. The first question is, how is the Wellington flight modeling coming? It's taking longer than expected. It is moving. I spoke with 2 producers this morning about it. It's moving along at a much faster rate now. There have been some real life stuff. We have people in this are we post-pandemic? I don't know, but it definitely has. When we introduce flight models, it's taking a while. Believe it or not, it's getting a little bit faster. That's hard to believe, but it is because we're going through the process and documenting the things that we need to. But flight modeling is no joke, and we try to get it right. Boogie 5 recently was talking about the depth and detail that we're going in on our flight models, and he's not wrong. I've literally sat there and watched guys working on it, and they're measuring things out painstakingly and making sure we get it right. So I can tell you that it's moving forward. I can tell you that the flight model is nearly complete, and that's with the information I received this morning. So again, that's one of those items we're planning to get done by Q1, so hang tight. We'll do our best, and regardless, that will get done. That's not something that's going to be thrown to the side. It will get completed because the Luftwaffe got their Ju-88. The Ju-88's further loadout is pending the Wellington release, and that is the options for multiple loadout variants. And then we also have more RDP or factories that are going to be activated upon its release. So it's contingent upon these things being done, and therefore, due to that significance, it's definitely not going to the wayside. Ghost also asked, this is question number 2, are there any plans to go through the existing flight models looking for bugs after this new bomber is finished? And I think we will be... Here's what I would say to that. As we aim to get into Unreal Engine development, and we think about it from a production perspective, one of the things we're seeing right now is with our trickle-down effect, is we have artists and producers going through, combing over things very carefully to make sure that when we make that port, that we limit the amount of technical debt being introduced as much as we possibly can. So I can tell you that each new vehicle being worked on is being combed over, looked at carefully. Those are awesome effects. I don't care. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the screen now. That was awesome. Our game continues to impress me, even in its current state. What we can do is just unbelievable. But back to the question at hand. Yes, at some point they'll receive it. It's not going to be stop everything audits. If you ask any of my guys, whether it's the high explosive audit or the kinetic energy audit or the small arms audit or whatever audit it is, it just makes me facepalm, because we want to get the experience right for you. So it's not that, it's just, it soaks up so much time and energy, and I don't want to say it kills innovation, but it yields sometimes limited results, and the return on that investment isn't always there. Some people might argue that. I'm not here to have that debate. I'm just saying that we have bigger fish to fry right now, and getting us on to the next stage is important. So as we address these new vehicles and introduce the latest variants and models, that's the point we can start to go, okay, let's take a fine look at this and make sure everything's right. And that's a work in progress, so I hope that helps.
Okay, let's see here. In our stream chat on YouTube, we've got Angelo, and he asks, are you guys planning to add voice chat to World War II Online? Yes,
Where's he been, dude?
We have. In fact, we've added several new channels to our integrated voice comms, yes. So we have a proximity chat, which is like a 3D chat. We have our mission chat. We just added the target chat. We've got squad chat and high command chat. So yes, that is definitely in game.
Did you just see that explosion in the air there?
Yeah, that was cool.
So that new fire trail, so Korn, our lead producer, he just introduced a new fire trail, and you can see that thing is still burning there at the 11 o'clock of the screen between those trees. That new fire trail lasts a little bit longer, and did you notice there was no crazy black streak of death in the sky?
Yeah.
So I don't want to say he's fully squashed that bug, but he's made it substantially less. And that's like when there's an air-to-air kill or something like that. There'd be this huge streak across your screen. That's been fixed. We also fixed the hurricane kill bug, which was there way longer than any of us wanted. So in your statistics, when you blew up or damaged a tank, you would, or whatever, any vehicle, regardless of your side, it would say Hurricane Mark 1 kill. And anyway, that's been fixed too. So as we're adding a new visual and audio effects and all that other stuff, we're also fixing long-standing bugs which have plagued gameplay and just honestly have been there for too long. But it's demonstration about how far Corner Brat Software 2.0 has come in terms of the comprehension of the game engine, which again we had to reverse engineer with limited documentation, mostly a volunteer effort. So your guys' support and helping to keep us going, I hope you're seeing the fruit of that labor, because not only are we continuing, and even as we aim to shift a lot of resources to 2.0, 1.0, which is this, what you're seeing here, the old school World War II Online, is not going to go without updates. We're not abandoning it, and I think that's fundamentally significant to identify. There will still be stuff coming through here. So, yeah. Tex, what's going on over there?
I'm orienting some artillery real quick for an elevation check to support Hades, because they're probing there. And I've got a battery that's formed, and we're just going to get oriented real quick. So that's what I'm doing here, and I've got some eyes in Hades, but that's the challenge I think with artillery is that we're just not able to move as quickly as the player base wants to, and that's just the reality of it. There's not much we can do about that.
Hey, Chim, what town are we over on the cam?
We are over Carignan. A lot of memories in this town. A lot of big battles.
So we've also had some questions, and a lot of streamers are starting to pick up what is World War II Online Chokepoint. You guys heard about that, Chim, Tex? Heard it? A lot of feedback there?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, a lot of excitement. A lot of excitement on that.
How do you guys think we should describe that? How would you describe it?
Well, it's definitely a standalone game. There's been a little confusion from what I've seen in some of the comments on YouTube. It is going to be a standalone game. It is I would say a squad-based game that is completely unique, and I don't know. It's different than what World War II Online is, for sure.
Yeah. The significance of Chokepoint as it relates to World War II Online is that I think the biggest takeaway beyond it being its own standalone game is, wow, look at that. Holy cow, sorry. The Luftwaffe got my attention. The infantry side of Chokepoint, which is what Chokepoint at this stage is. It's a strictly infantry-based kind of, I wouldn't say fast-paced, more of like medium. It's not like you're in World War II Online walking for a long period of time with no combat, but it's not like, dare I say, Call of Duty, like, in your face, like spawn die, spawn die, spawn die. It's somewhere in the middle, but it's super realistic. The recoil effects are really strong. If you haven't seen one of our playtests, you can check that out later. But again, the innovation of World War II Online 2.0, Chokepoint is really significant because the entire basis of our infantry play and models and animations, weaponry, is being developed through Chokepoint and then will be ported over. So we're getting a head start, actually, a big head start on 2.0's development in this regard. And I'm just going to say it, be straight up. Chokepoint's infantry play, it needs a little bit of cleanup. We know that. It's still an alpha level product. It's by no means ready for prime time right now. But it's vastly more modern, it's vastly more smooth, and there's a lot of capabilities. And so getting our people up to speed and familiar with what those workflows are and leveraging the latest and greatest tech, it's right around the corner. And again, we're getting a head start. So that's how Chokepoint is significantly important. Also, teaching our people who have reverse engineered this whole game that you're looking up. And you can't find World War II Online's engine anywhere. It's ours. Both server side and client side. You can't go somewhere and get this stuff. So that's why Chokepoint is pretty significant, and I hope you guys are continuing to maintain interest there. One of our plans is you could sign up through, the whole idea was you can sign up through worldwartwine.com and get access to both products for free. But if you wanted more access, of course, you subscribe. But that one subscription gets you access to both games, and that is the working plan for Chokepoint. And as, let's say, we were to add additional products in the future, that's a long road ahead and probably way too early to even consider. But if we did, again, that's one of those situations where it applies. So our whole strategy is, let's make a really awesome series of World War II hardcore niche games where, one-stop shop, so to speak. Your one subscription will apply to both. And I think that's going to be pretty significant.
Sorry, I don't mean to be too quiet. I'm building another mission. Sorry, guys. My apologies.
No, it's fine. I just don't want to.
I multitask a lot. Not, I do that enough at work. I try to leave that at home.
So Xanthus, a player in game right now, Xanthus, just realized there's new fire effects. People are walking into this release going, "Holy crap! I have to relearn all these sounds. What was that?"
You
It's
know,
really cool.
we were
Not just them.
we were talking to the high command, the senior high command players, which Gazoo, and you got your CNCs, Googs and McAfee and his top officers and stuff, and we were discussing, the new effects, the sound and visual effects and stuff, and it's even for a player that's played for 20 years or 21 years. It's kind of like you're relearning the game, because all the sounds that you've gotten used to and know their distance just from the audio and stuff like that is completely changed. So it's kind of like a new game in that sense. It's just the visual effects are so much better, but the audio is so much better, and you have to relearn yourself. As far as your situational awareness in game, it's great.
So Corn and I were talking about additional sound effects and visual effects, and we have some more things planned for World War II Online 1.0 in that regard. So once again, one of the key strategies, knowing that this World War II Online 2.0 journey is going to be for an extended period of time, knowing, hey, we still have to keep folks entertained here. I mean, that almost sounds bad. We want to keep people entertained here. So it's not like that. I should probably reworded that. But anyways.
Well, it's not going to be, I think what you've said in meetings and you've actually said publicly, this game is not going to become abandonware at all.
Right.
We recognize the commitment that people have placed and their trust in us, and decades of subscriptions and financial support. The only reason we're able to do the things that Zoom and these developers and producers are able to do is because of that subscription, that support. Otherwise, this game would have been over decades ago. So really appreciate all that.
I mean, that goes without saying for sure. That is the primary reason, beyond the enthusiasm of the community. I mean, all three of us here, Jim, Tex, and I, were community members first. And so not just the subscription, but the real, I've heard other streamers call it cult following. I think that has a negative connotation. I think we have sincerely enthusiastic people who see the light. They see the vision. Some of them have dreamt for a game like this to be around, and this is for them, and it's for us. Because of that enthusiasm, we're able to, with your support, not just to keep the lights on, but now with our recent, we had to fall back on our price, which was not popular and very unenjoyable. But that was the key to unlocking that door to innovation. We had to do it. And so everything that you're seeing as part of this roadmap it's a team effort here, not just with the team at Corner at Software, but with the community. Our continued collaboration is going to continue to make things possible. And as we add more people into our community to get them enthusiastic and educate them about, look, this isn't just another game. Don't just come at this like assuming this you're just going to pick it up and go. This is way bigger than that, not just in terms of the vision for what we want to do, but literally what you walk into. It's much bigger than what you expect. And it's really hard, but if you give it some time, you'll stick with it. You won't really find this anywhere else,
That's it. You don't.
Oh, this
That's why these
guy.
people show up there.
This guy is gonna get nailed.
What's Mandrill driving down there?
I know you better have $10 for the toll.
Is that a Matilda? It is. Is that a Panzer IV?
P3.
Yeah, he's done.
Let's meet on the table.
Yep. He's done.
Can we just appreciate for a moment, Axis people watching, how many hits he's taking from that 2-pounder gun head on?
Everything matters here. It's not all hit point based. This isn't D&D. Sorry.
Yeah, his
I mean,
gun.
for real.
I'm not trying to be ugly. I mean, because I like that game. I played D&D, but I mean, it's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, his gunner's dead.
He was shooting.
Yeah, he was, but he's not now. Or is he?
Oh, he's gonna get side shot. This isn't good. No. He's gonna die now.
Yeah, he's got 2 tanks firing on him now.
You see that armor piercing round flew right over the back end of his hull. Okay, so that's a Panzer IV there. Yeah, on the left.
Yeah.
He's still up. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
So I don't want to hear any more complaints from the Panzer commanders. Look at this. And he was being pretty ballsy, too. I mean, he really exposed his whole right flank. So, a guy named Lel Megal. Any thoughts on giving riflemen a repair kit? Probably not. But we could, but probably not. I'd have to think about it. Dirksky asks, how much is it a month to get full access to all infantry, the NCO, and all?
That's your builder account.
Yeah, Jim, do you want to talk about the Hero Builder? What is that? How does it help the project and what you get for it?
Well, the builder account, number one, our premium account is $17.99 per month. The builder account is $29.99 a month. There's a lot of perks to it. You get a lot of different infantry units that are only available to the builders. In fact, we just added another infantry unit for the builders. That was the RPAT, right?
Yeah, the rocket-propelled anti-tank. Basically anti-tank soldier, bazooka, Panzerschreck, all that stuff.
But the main difference between that one and the original one that's in the game previously is the bazooka. I'll use the bazooka as reference. The bazooka, you have a pistol, and then you have the RPAT. Whereas
that's the regular one.
Right, that's the regular one. The builder one that was just introduced this last patch, that one you actually get a rifle instead of the pistol. So
and 2 frag grenades.
And 2 frag grenades. That's right. So once again, with the builder perk, you get a direct line to us at CRS, both in the forums and gosh, where else? Forums. Sometimes we'll give sneak peeks, like a beta version of the next patch coming up to the builders. So there's just a bunch of different stuff. You get little hammer insignia for your persona in game that you can wear proudly, obviously. And the main thing is the extra money. It really helps out our development team. It helps pay for all the new stuff, all the Unreal Engine conversion stuff. It helps immensely. Is it really necessary? I mean, you get pretty much almost everything with the premium account. The builder account is just an extra way of showing your support for what we're doing, and we really appreciate a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it almost makes up the difference for a whole other subscriber, and that's why people are being rewarded as much. The cost of that is about $30 a month, and we even have another option where you can either, one, pay that for a year, or we have another, it's called a Hero Plus plan, which that's like, you don't get anything different. That's just purely, hey, I want to help more. Maybe I want to make up for a couple other subscribers because maybe I really believe in the project and really want to help it. So that one's, I believe it's $15 a month, which is a lot, but it's totally optional. It's not required for you to do that, but all this helps. The stuff Chim is talking about, yeah, artists and developers need to eat. It costs money, and a lot of these new innovation things we're doing, I'm telling you, are not cheap. This is a very expensive thing to be doing. So every single person that is contributing, even at a regular premium level, which again, $18 a month, when you look at that at the cost of other games, is a lot. And if it was only World War II Online as it is running right now, I would fully understand and go, you know what, that's too much. But we're trying with everything we have to take this to the next level. And so every subscriber is helping to achieve that goal, which is why it's priced the way it is, you know?
You know, I was just thinking, even with games that are free, you know, you have your one-time purchase, getting the game, or if it's free or whatever, there's always a monetary aspect of it. So whether it's DLCs or game upgrades or whatever. And for the most part, you're going to be spending more than $15-17 a month on those games, buying their DLCs or their special ammo or whatever their marketing is.
Whatever the gimmick is today, yeah.
I mean, heck, I've got games on my phone that I spend more than $17 a month. I mean, and that's just me, and I'm not a big gamer.
Maybe we're in the wrong business.
I know, right? So, anyway, that being said, I gotta take a 5-minute break, so I will return.
All right, cool. Well, that's actually a really good point. I mean, when you look at $18 over the cost of a 30-day period, I mean, here we are. We're part of the development team. Of course, this is what we're going to say, but it's true. If you evaluate an entire month's expenditure, is 18 in this day and age a ton? I don't know. I'm not here to, maybe it is. I don't want to say what's important to someone versus another, right? That's their business. But if we really love this game, we want to see it go to the next level, definitely adding to that, you know, contributing towards that is key. I mean, that's what Patreon's entire business model is, to help indie creators and developers to take it to the next level. We just bypass having to go through Patreon and just do it here. This is how we're built, and 21 years of continued operations is essential. Like, it speaks for itself. Charlie Rickman asked if we will be adding leaning in the future. Yes. In fact, as we talked about earlier, World War II Online Chokepoint, again, the future of World War II Online's infantry model in World War II Online 2.0, has a leaning function already built into it. So the answer to that is yes. For this current iteration, 1.0, probably not. I wouldn't see that be happening. And that also includes things like poofy pants or mission leader, you know, uniforms, all that stuff, which is kind of a bummer. We did look at it, but it's just the ROI isn't there, unfortunately, at the moment. The workflow in 1.0 is a bit archaic and difficult. So that's why it's just really, really challenging, because it's really old tech, and a lot of people with the skills in this industry today have to like go back in time and learn skills that aren't practical to today's needs. That's a legitimate problem. It's difficult.
It is. That kind of goes to that one and done thing we've got with our reporting that we've done.
H Rika 1 in game, he's been around for a while. He asked, how does one become a tester of Chokepoint. Basically, you become a subscriber, a paid subscriber of the game, and go to our support.worldwar2online.com and request a key. Very straightforward, very simple. It will allow you to log in and check it when we do our play test, which we do every so often. We're still in the process of converting it from Unreal 4 to Unreal Engine 5. That's a longer process than we anticipated, but that's the nature of software development. Things take time. But that's how you become a tester of World War II Online Chokepoint. Subscribe. Yeah, sure.
That's right.
It's like there's a theme here. If you help us, we'll hook you up, right? There's perks to all that.
Sorry, I'm communicating with the battery.
We're getting close to having 3 AOs in game. We're not quite there, but it's nearly there.
See if I can get my my grunt without over that part of the ship without getting whacked, because he's working our way. Okay. Sorry, I'm directing artillery and then trying to help as a forward observer.
Well, good. So if you guys are watching the screen here, this is Chim's screen. This is currently over the town of Fontoy. And it looks like it's German-owned, or otherwise it's about to be. There's a lot of Germans there. Wait a sec. Oh, never mind. He's in a whole other mission. Okay, this is Airshot, which is a German-based town. My bad. So it is a German town, and he's just over that right now. Looks like the Allies are attacking. There's double EWS, which means there's a lot of infantry and tanks there. Speaking of EWS and attack objectives and all that, Text, would you like to discuss a little bit about proximity AOs and the future of AO deployments in World War II Online?
Well, what we are... Hang on, let me kill this guy. Oh, sorry, that's a friendly. Sorry, I'm completely deaf on this, and so it's, if I see somebody, I'm shooting first. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire. No, but what we're striving to do from a technical standpoint is to kind of go with the times in respect to that's something that a lot of our competition already has. Proximity AO, and we are listening to our player base there, in that allowing the community overall on each at the tactical level to be able to determine what they want to do next. Now, that does not mean that the high command is no longer a part of that process. In fact, they continue to be incredibly important, and part of that is because in war, logistics is king, and so high command is still critically needed to make sure that we bring those brigade flags forward to provide the supplies to the overall player base. And so what we're just trying to do is to have a good logic-based decision system in place that would be used across all time zones appropriately, so that we can have maximum amount of fun and carnage at the same time. And he's not giving me these questions as he's asking me while I'm playing, so I apologize for being verbose and maybe sometimes a little halting in my speech, because I'm engaged in game. Sorry, boys. Is that okay, Mr. Zoom?
Oh yeah, just watching the screen here a little bit, looking for some other questions.
Right. Okay.
I'm back, guys. See what else is
I
going
can't
on
believe I
the
made
map.
that. I should be so dead.
Looks like
Good
Kerrigan
smoke.
is.
Good smoke. That's good. Good guys. All right. Way to go, artillery. So that's just a tactical component that we don't always see or use appropriately. To who? Dead German over here. Be careful. I'm trying to find a good spot where I get some eyeballs on the two things.
This camera perspective always is something that players have been like, wow, I wish we could get more of it, because as you can see, it just shows everything going on. When you're actually in the game playing, it's a very finite view, but the scale of it isn't totally achieved in terms of comprehension. You don't really get it until either there's a big battle going on or you see it at this from this perspective. So
You can't see all the activity. Just like in real life, it's the fog of war. Right?
exactly.
Sounds like an 88 is just pounding the crap out of that CP.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. I think we've slowed down on the questions, but there's still. If you didn't see that fire puff there or whatever, that I think that was a bomb, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, from a JU-87.
So there's all new bomb effects as well, like new mushroom cloud looking effects. There are so many new things. You really need to check it out. But Jim, what I was going to recommend is, I think what might be cool is I see in the Rat Pack Discord channel, there's a lot of guys there. I would advise for the people watching that might be interested to pop in there and just follow it from their perspective. We have a stream delay, so there's nothing to worry about. But hearing the players in their combat situation, I think that would really add a lot of value for people to see like what's going on.
And sometimes that's not safe for work. And so, I mean,
What
I'm
do you
just saying
mean?
that if you're broadcasting, if you've got your speakers blaring for the immersion effect, that's great. But if you've got headphones, that's really kind of using, because you may have younger ears in the room, and we don't want your first impression to be that. I mean, people listen. It's just like with anything. There's competition ongoing, and sometimes we're not at our best, yet we are at our best, if you know what I mean. And so just give people some grace on that.
Oh, the Allies have liberated the town.
Yeah, but are you seeing some arty splashes yet? They're coming in. Get my FO over there.
Oh, you're pounding the area?
Yeah, that
Dark
East
Trip.
Road. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got at least 2, maybe 3 guns going.
Nice.
By the way, if you notice a random shift in the weather pattern, it was Tex. Blame Tex.
I don't know what that's about, but okay, I will take it as a
No.
compliment.
With the pilots in the game right now and trying to maintain the maximum server pop, we bypassed evening. So welcome to CRS Tools. It's pretty cool.
You know, I'm a big fan of weather. I do. I mean, it presents its own tactical challenges.
Why don't you come up here to Oregon for a week and then let me know what you think after that?
Well,
It's currently snowing outside right now and icy.
well, okay.
Come on up, man. It'll be a good time.
I'll comment offline on that because you'd laugh with my comment because it was a true statement. So I said I want to.
We have a barbecue here. I'm just saying.
Have a smoker pit.
Do you have the smoker? Yeah. Sounds like an old
Wiener
member.
Schnitzel? Oh, I'm dead. Dadgummit. What do you mean we live the town and I just cross under the bridge and get smacked? Okay. Some guy, you know, that's all right. I deserve it.
So,
Same guy.
guess you invaded the stream, Chim. The bombing Fritz.
Oh, nice.
You know what he said? He said, "Can we give riflemen yellow helmets so we can see them better from the air?"
Shoot. You need more camo.
Yeah, shoot here.
You're blasting along at
Look
500
at those new
kilometers
effects
per
there.
hour.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That aircraft going down. That looks really great.
I like how it lingers more.
Yeah, Korn has done a fantastic job in updating that stuff. I mean, really, it's added so much more to the game, and it's just the beginning. There's going to be a lot more stuff added that, you know, in terms of the suspension of disbelief or the feeling that you're actually there. Yeah, the game is dated. Yeah, the game's graphics are not all that by any means, but it's all the other little nuances and things that are happening, and if we're adding on to that and improving, it changes the game. Like, if you haven't flown an aircraft since this patch and you're a fighter pilot, those guys are like, oh my gosh, it sounds so much better. The gun's got a huge update, and they're like, oh man, I can kill more aircraft now. And we're like scratching our head like, that's cool, but you know, we didn't update any ballistics properties. They're like, I know, but man, it feels like I can kill them more. I'm like, right on, man, more power to you.
Yeah. Poor Nilly 5000, only German in town.
Don't feel sorry for Neely. He trolls us all the time.
Oh, I know.
I'm not. He's fixing to get some pain coming through.
Poor Neely. I don't want to hear it.
If you've got the eye in the sky, you might want to be watching this because he's going to be Terry Tate. Woo woo! Here comes the pain train.
That was a good one.
See if I can get over there. I'm way up the boonies. I need to
All right.
RTB.
Tim, why don't you head down to that Rat Pack channel and listen in, see what they got.
All right, you want to jump over there first and let them know what's happening first, or?
Sure. Oh, you don't want to just surprise them? Come on, man.
No,
Not
I
safe
don't.
for work, I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Frag out! Yeah, give me a sec. Be right there. Hold on.
What are you doing? This is not the right accent to be speaking on this channel? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So, why are you going to be so harsh? Just telling the truth, man.
Tell you what, though, your artillery shots are pretty dang spot on, man.
Yeah, we've got good marks, and we've already established elevation. The guys who are attempting to use artillery or just to be a forward observer, the biggest thing, the most significant thing you do is allow the elevation to be factored in. And there's a really easy way that I know it can be unique and people not exactly understand what's going on. But as I'm watching my my secondary computer just reboot again, it makes me wonder what's going on there. Technical support, Jim. Anyway, but it's to establish that elevation, and so you establish that elevation. Hey, you set it on there, and it goes, hey, it's at 5,000 meters. Then you want to overshoot that thing, because then when you overshoot, then you can adjust, and you want to pick an area that's relatively flat for your target area. It doesn't have to be on the target. That's the thing. Just pick an area around there that's open so that your forward observer can see it. So he puts down a bombard marker or a mortar barrage, and then he makes it active and say, okay, there it is. You see it as the mission leader. Or on the same mission, you say, okay, we're going to take that and we're going to look at that. Then you add 500 meters to it. Throw out your, I prefer high explosive, but smoke is if you need to use that. He's going to be watching that big open field, and he's like, there it is. Super. And then it's long. Because the big thing is you want to go long and short, and then you want to split the difference. And then you're like, hey, we're good. So our adjusted range comes into factor. Like right here at this elevation, we're at plus 175. And we figured that out within 3 rounds. It's really quick and it's simple. And once you kind of, I know I'm speaking quickly, so my apologies. I'm a fast-talking Texas guy, so I don't understand how that happens. But that's how you learn that skill set. And once you do, then it's just simply a matter of left and right. And then you don't even have to have those tables that I've produced that have all the mathematical computations in it. All you have to do is say, hey, your range is good. Now you need to go left or right so many meters. And if they've done their homework on the artillery side, they know what that equates to at that range, how many mils you need to move over. So it's really, it's really pretty cool, and it works. And a big shout out to Swift Cut, and then of course we've already mentioned Xanthus today. If him and Hathcock hadn't figured out all the latitude and longitude 2 decades ago, we wouldn't be here. Anyway,
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna jump over to. No, that's all good. I'm gonna jump over to the Rat Pack and channel and see how.
Yeah, they said it was good. They also said it was a PG channel, and they all had a good laugh. So good luck.
All right, I'll attempt. Yeah, that smoke does look good.
Yeah, I'll probably after I do the rat pack for a bit, I'll probably jump down to the JG51 with Gazoo.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of even it out. A little bit of comms on the Allied, a little bit on the Axis. So.
Well, thanks to everybody for listening to us on the dev team yap a little bit. I hope it was educational. Chim's about to go down with most of the Allied commanders there on chat. You're going to hear now player perspectives. So thanks for listening.
Isn't anyone, guys?
Well,
yeah, a few of us need to transfer to Boozonville. It looks like Kerrigan's under control.
Yeah, Esh is not going to be tenable because it's going to be out of supply.
Supply's trash in Longwy.
Yeah, no, they hit it earlier.
Yeah.
They had 3 links to it.
Got an opal coming from
Matt,
the east in Kerrigan.
Boozonville.
Boozonville, guys.
We're getting camped in Esh. There's no point.
South side of the road, east road.
No way we can hold Esh.
We should make a hard. We should set up
recapping the East Depot. Recapping the East Depot and Booze.
Okay, west. Recap the west.
I say keep Esh up, but let's set up another mission someplace and be set, so we hit it hard.
Fucking Jodo.
Okay.
Hey guys, Jim on channel.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jim.
We get to kill you later.
just letting you guys know we're on live stream. So anyway, not that it really matters.
Where we're going.
Am I on NBC yet?
We got an EFMS here. And Booze, I just marked it. East side of town. We just need to spawn in and get rid of it.
Right, so 2 axes walk into a bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they cap the town.
One says the other, man.
I'm on my way to get
stool.
it. Hey boys, Tech 6 on channel.
Howdy.
Oh, killed him.
Hey.
Son of a bitch.
Hello.
We need a mission in the LaCroix Depot so we can get this EFMS down.
Gonna know.
So what is the sirens for?
Because it's right in town. Man.
Yeah, pouring out of Merzig depot.
Fixing to get a bomb.
Is that fruit still up in Bruce?
Hold on, guys. Let's get to one town. Where is everybody? Right now.
Boozonville. Yeah, transitioning to booze to clear it up.
Roger.
Okay.
Why you just
upstairs and then Marzig CP. Yeah. Reloading. Game crashed.
If you got that fruit covered, I'll be there in a little bit.
Yeah, it's covered. Yeah, I mean, it's like 50 feet away from the depot.
Yeah, not even we can go to that close.
I don't know how they can put one in so close.
They own that whole side of town.
Just run in there.
I'm with you, one. I'm with you.
All right, got another charge on it.
To anyone who is through me, GL.
Is that fruit down?
It should be here. Hold on. Yeah, it's down.
Got it.
Good job, guys. Good dog. Back.
Good live.
Good dog.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, Metro Base. 4 EIs in Merzig.
Yeah, Metro Base, I think. EI in there?
Yeah, it's Googs.
There might be someone on the church.
Okay, we got another fruit out here at the ruins.
Need the East AI is down. Need that back up.
Okay.
City's clear.
Crap.
I don't think I've seen this many people on forever.
Okay, the Merzig
Austere bridge is down. Seen a lot of different names. That's a good thing.
I find if you turn down your, if you hit F10 3 times and turn down your London graphics, it helps a little bit with your FPS.
Yeah, it changes your VOD, right?
It changes your distance view. So if you're infantry, there's no reason for you to be able to see 10 miles away.
Hey, can you see down onto that fruit in the ruins?
He's in there.
Negative.
Got smoke. Come on in.
Let me take a pop down there.
Do we know what side they're coming in on? I just got back in the game and booze on.
Yeah, I'm putting the crew up southeast, right next to their FMS by the ruin.
Roger. Yeah, roger. I'll wait for you, buddy.
All right, I got vision there through. Their opening is towards town.
There's one rifle out trying to shoot my little Lorraine here.
He's dead.
Not gonna hurt. He's still to the right of the crew shooting at my Lorraine. Still shooting at it.
I'm seeing your mission, RJ.
It's up now. The fru's up, RJ. It's a rifle. Gonna be on it right away.
Are you guys in Kerrigan?
Boozenville.
Oh, Boozenville.
Boozenville.
Turn when you come out. Go straight ahead past the ruins. That's where the FMS is.
Not seeing RJ's mission.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Dot RJ 555.
I hear a PZ east, northeast.
Yeah, they're coming in east on the road.
Alright, it's got light in Boozenville and it's heavy in Carrigan, gents, so heads up.
Oh, 12 seconds more delay, dang it.
Yeah, I'll head back to Kerrigan and Rostrom. Are you there?
No, I'm still in Ash.
All right.
One charge on the FMS.
I'm bringing CE.
Trade it. Go ahead. It's clear. Trade it on the guy. Oh, it was a gas master.
Haven't seen him over a while.
Exactly.
Cheapskate.
Damn.
He might have issue. He might have been divorced. He might be 12 years old.
Still a cheapskate. 12 more yards. Was 12.
Might be 12 years old and divorced.
Well, the Grassmaster is 12 years old, and he started playing like when he was 2.
2, yeah.
That would be like -2.
Well, I'm 53, divorced and broke, and I'm trading those bottles of cans to play every month.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm thinking about rolling the bank so I can get a second account, a tow account.
I like it.
Well, you can share it.
Oh, look, I see Smoothie on our side to this time.
Share his cell with Zoro there.
Yeah, Smoothie said he was.
Outside.
Smoothie was coming now at this campaign.
I'm putting a
I've seen quite a
MSP
few
by
Axis
Orbital.
players out there. That's good.
Whole campaign or just a guest until the slaughter comes. Tom comes.
We'll find out.
Yeah, then it'll.
That's for sure. As soon as the Tiger dinners.
Nilly came over on Alon last night.
Kerrigan.
Yeah, but Nilly don't get no Tom guns.
Nilly came over last night just after the campaign ended. was giving us.
What'd you say, Jolly?
111. Kerrigan.
Copy. I'll be right there.
And I thought Nilly was hole up with hemorrhoids. Or what was it? Herpes.
He was trying to be a smart guy. I was like, listen, douche canoe. Fine, just find some other place to go, you clown.
Oh, hey, Nilly's just a professional troll and he loves it.
Told him his wife has face looks like a bag of smashed dicks. He didn't appreciate that one.
Best thing you can do is knife him.
Thank God we're on a 50-minute delay on live stream, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of
Demonetized anyway.
Well, the commentary is raw. There's no. I'm not able to hit any filters for it, so it is what it is.
Right, but you're not getting. You're only taking commentary from in-game chat, not from Discord, correct?
No, I am taking Discord.
Oh boy.
I think we should do a confessions.
We love you, Nilly.
Mistake number one.
Give her bridge down.
Oh, that's hilarious. One time I was doing a live stream and Axis, the Left Waffle, they were doing a factory run, and I think this was a couple years ago, but so
Turning
They
in,
dropped
guys.
Kerrigan.
Just dropped it.
Good job.
So I'm on their Discord. They're talking so much smack about Rebel 357. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And I popped in and said, "Hey, you guys, this is live streamed," and they just started laughing. They're like, "Oh, we really like you, Rebel."
I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
A real long time.
He's in my neck of the woods. I haven't heard from him in ages either. Alabama's probably not doing so hot this year, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's funny, Jim.
Oh man, you should hear some of the smack they were saying about him, man. It was hilarious.
We should drive a truck out to the out of Kerrigan and set up for those 2 FBs, take them down. Or if I think I'll do it.
Dave, I'm already there. Don't worry about it.
You got one already?
Yeah.
Whose mission?
I'll type it.
Right.
Second, I forget one of my guys and I'll type it.
Smoke signals. Use smoke signals.
09 Kerrigan, low.
There's no supply in that spawn, Mac.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily use that.
All right. Yeah, that's why I was hoping we could sneak the other spawnable.
Where are we going, Jodo or?
Yeah, next AO is Jodo.
AO East should be coming down.
Yeah, we can do that too.
I just typed something up there. You guys may not agree with it, but I just did a quick strike on something that I think wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm sorry, did somebody say Walcourt?
No.
No,
Yeah,
just
it's supposed to be,
Jodo. I'm looking now for another AO.
I'll type it in instead of having it be there, but I think we should just do a quick para and then see if it succeeds or not.
Wow, it's my lucky day. 2 Opals running behind each other.
We could go a Geezy for the second one.
Yeah, I got
only one link.
I got an Opal coming head on into Boozemville from the East Road.
You still down there, Peterson?
I'm in the Merzig spawnable.
Goes is a tough AO because there's no forward base.
Yeah, you got Paris though, and
I was thinking just do a quick one. I didn't want to have it on there, but I on the live stream. But I would just think a quick para and just see if we can take the CP and go from there. Well, make it quick and.
This campaign, can we please hold on to Vlissingen?
The reason why Vlissingen, we've got to get the Z's cleared out.
That's going to be time zone 3 issue.
I know, but that's why I'm saying if we have the Z's, the more of the Z's we have now, the harder it'll be for time zone 3 to just take it like they do.
No, I agree.
So that's why
I don't mind putting a second AO on it. We just ought to get that bridge up and get an MSP in there too if we're going to fly paras in, so we'll have something up if we actually get something.
San Valet has heavy EWS going off there already.
I just flipped the armor up to North Antwerp. We can make a decision in 15 minutes. Let's do it.
We're in Opal West.
Opal and Boozman.
The Bell back line, so we can talk
West?
right after that.
It's west.
I just passed one coming in East Road, Boozemville.
Yeah, he just tried to run me over.
2 C's out the East Boozemville. FB.
Dave, you still wanting that mission or no?
Yeah. Who's Colonel?
You still want trucks to Jodo?
Squad chat.
Yes.
Squad chat, Dave.
We got anybody in San Valet?
Yeah, it's good. Sand is good. Do we have their EFMS?
Do we have any FMSs up near the spawn?
Built.
Opal's gone.
All right.
You don't want me set EWS off or anything like that, do you? Mac.
For Jodo, yeah, we're ready. The other AO already cleared.
So you're gonna want these bridges up again?
Yeah, if we're gonna hit go, I would get the that bridge up.
I mean, the center one for middle and the causeway.
You got an
right?
ammo box up, Colonel, or no? You want one right in the middle?
The causeway.
Right, but you're gonna want the one from town too, right? Because that cuts off the AV. I think.
Two Colonels, I'll go hit the other one, so we should hit both at the same time. That way they won't know which one's which.
Anybody find that Opal out west?
Be able to defend both, I don't think.
I'm setting a defru up at the Zanley that's spawnable.
AI in the Merzig spawn just ran in from the west. He's in the big room. Oh, I'm dead. Another one just ran in.
The Pulper, I just got sapped north, Zan.
Oh, Grazmaster.
Okay, our defensive response in Zanvleet is, I would say it's overkill, but yeah. We're good here.
I'm going to throw some NG stuff, some PPOs and stuff up around that North CP in Zan.
Put a use a half track or a brain carrier or whatever, and put one up against that north side of the building.
Roger, will do.
That we blow it out, we cover the top floors. If we blow that second floor out, we can cover the top floors. It's automatic, so much easier.
Oh, sorry. I had the mission coming out of the CP.
Well, the AB, go to AB, get the Bren carrier or Lorraine, run that thing right up against the north wall of that. And when you blow it out, they're not going to hide machine guns up there. You keep them out. You actually hear that.
They take that Merzig CP?
No, they took one next to it, but they're capping.
Yeah, they took immersion. And they're spawning from it back to the side of theirs.
I got their Fru mark.
I just realized.
I'm getting shot by an invisible man. There's nobody here.
Look behind you.
Yeah, I've been shot by him a few times.
No, it's I was in the doorway and there's nobody here.
He's usually somewhere.
Yeah, they're digging in out here pretty good.
So, Colonel, you say build that PPO right up against the CP?
The north side. You're going to drive in, go by the oil tanks, drive that, Lorraine turned around, and run it straight into the side of the CP. It's got to be off the Lorraine, so it's got to be the heavy one, not a haunted house. then you set PPOs around that to screen it, and they will have a tough time getting more CP if you have a defined defense.
Try not to teach the Axis everything.
Well, they know what I do. They know what I do there. The SMGs, we won't keep their SMGs. Can't put 4 bucks there.
Watch out, Mac. There's a 231 here.
Yeah, he's gonna see me now.
From the
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm toast.
I think Panzer Canuck. We're gonna mark him.
Yeah, right.
He's very
Howdy,
far
Jet.
northwest.
Howdy, gents.
Howdy.
Hey yo.
Howdy, Dubs. Howdy, Dubs.
How you doing, War?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good, thank you.
That Panzer's on the move, Canuck. He's moving south.
Yeah, I see him.
Putting up my second for the north spawn.
It's a 3F.
I take that back. I just got strafed.
And Mac, if you get a
Cruise down.
that
Cruise down
ATR.
west.
88 or HG out east, FB, Boswell.
What's
Yeah, I'm
up?
gonna
Jump off.
I'm gonna bring another truck. What'd you say?
Oh, did you get killed?
Yeah.
Turn around, Dave. Turn around, Dave.
What do you need, RJ?
Nothing. I just have an FMS at their FB, and I'm just saying an HT or 38 coming out.
Are you guarding this one, Colonel?
Yeah, I got shot south.
I just got killed by their AAA.
Hey, Stromy, you blew their depot and they blew ours. I just got killed by Nilly.
So, oh, right. So I see him. He's in the tents. I was tents between them.
Then they got AAA between the two. Guy named Fink just killed me there.
That was
Yeah,
good.
I got an ATR for this
Dave,
251.
that was good.
Might be in the white building now.
Go the other one, Dave. The ammo box is set up. It's marked.
FMS North is dead. $251.
Nilly's dead.
Good job. Couldn't happen to a nicer chap.
That's your chief.
Chinga just killed me there.
Sarcasm there.
Just a little.
Callie.
He's putting up an FMS across from you, 10, the other side of the road.
They still have a Fruce somewhere west.
I'm going back out.
Or did you get it? Did you take it down?
I got one that was on the north road.
Okay.
On your side of the road there, 10, with the 50 caliber.
All right, guys.
Jaeger.
I'm gonna jump out of chat, so have fun with the op, and I'll talk with you guys later.
Okay, Jim.
Yeah.
Have a good one,
Jim.
Jim.
Roger, Jim. Ciao.
Oh no!
Yellow over
Yeah, that thing was bouncing all over the place.
Hey guys, Chim on channel.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Hey,
What's up, bud?
Oh, Jim, it's you.
Oh man, should I leave or what? No, just
Your reputation, man. It's just like.
well, you gotta
Jim?
you gotta be thankful I'm not in a Bofer, all right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ron Paul's mission, guys, form on the airfield.
There is no paperwork done.
What you up to, Tim?
Oh, well, you know, I was just I was visiting the Allied Discord chat for a little bit. I'm doing a little live stream here. There's a pretty good stream delay, so I figure I'd jump in
fantastic.
and represent the Axis for a little bit here, and then I'll jump out. But
Well, we are forming a Stuka raid for Zanville right now.
okay.
Time to go to the buffer.
Fighters and Stukas on Ron Paul's mission.
What town are you guys coming from?
Gilsey to Zand.
Gilsey. Oh, gotcha. All right.
Okay, I see an EDD northwest of Zandvliet. Not sure it's a light. Checking.
Yeah, it's an EDD.
Yeah, Helm said he got killed by this.
Yeah, I got some pretty good footage of you guys bombing the crap, man.
Let me EDD.
Oh, nice.
Yep. You see it? You see it, Tron?
Yep.
I will mark it. CMC is stuck in the river, so if I want to bomb it.
Let me get my 190.
Yeah, Stuka could take him out. He's ready, just in the entrance of the river. He's in the traverse, blocking the passage.
We're forming up, and we'll be there in a minute.
It's a nice target for the bombers.
Yeah, he's not moving.
He's attacking the FB. So I think they will be thankful if we sink it.
Well, he's got a lifespan of about 5 minutes.
Roger. Contact south of Zandvliet, probably a light air force. Going north.
Okay, dropping down from 5.
He's at between 1 and 2K. Spitfire, Spitfire. He's turning to the town, going east.
Bronco, do you copy?
Ah, missed. Okay, he's looking at me now. Ron, you there? Base? Ah, he's not on the... Shit.
Stretched out north.
Yeah, I'm going to the FB. I hope they see it. Okay, he lost the fight.
Everybody here?
Base is sleeping. Come on.
Yep, checking in.
Engines on, boys.
Come on, base, you're in the tent.
Get the PM them.
Good, it's on the spit.
Lifting 3, 2, 1.
New Halo coming in from the south.
I'm dead.
New spit.
There are at least two spits.
Oh, for love.
Right hand turn, fellas.
Das Rock.
Yeah, there's Jim a tank.
Grabbing a fighter again. P1 for you guys should be that destroyer.
It will be. I'm 45% up, guys. Elevator.
Oh no, the mass confusion. There's 2 runs on the mission.
Go ahead there, fighters. See if you can clear that out.
Check.
Roger. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
Yellow's gone for me.
Yep, same here.
Level.
Right above the deck. I'm gonna dive on the mountain. Heading right over the water. It's a spit.
Southwest sand coastline, guys.
He's going right over the town now. He's with me. No, he's yeah, he's trying to stay with me. He just doesn't have speed.
Another Spitfire. My location.
Yep, that's the one. Two of them now. One on you now, Mick. One shot up into the sky. He's coming back down.
He's on you, Grim. Look out, Grim.
Going for the
tags on him.
ADD.
He broke off.
Yep, check.
EDD is still there.
I got one with me.
Looks like he's facing kind of east-west, Kazoo.
Still with me.
Yeah, his nose is
Another
facing
Spitfire.
east.
Third Spitfire coming in from the south.
Ah, took one to the head. Looks like one spit's gonna be going down here.
Just missed.
Garba 6
in the water.
Ron 6. Ron 6.
Hit him, but on the stern.
Yeah, he got something on that plane. Can't steer. Oh, it's because it got no tail.
Spit down.
On one climbing on you.
Last spit. Behind you, Paul.
I think there's two EDD down here.
He's off.
Nope. Two big boys here.
It's going down. Nice shot. Good show, lads. We got all three of them.
What a brigade out there. Nice work, boys. I'm guessing if you guys are doing that well in fighters, maybe some fighters while they come back and rearm.
I set a map close to Buzz. You put the mark on the map.
Thank you. Out in the vehicle, AB.
Happy birthday, R-Dub.
Hey, thank you so much.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, good stuff.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, everyone.
Your son shot you down on your birthday? Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Ron, I set a map north of Zandvliet. You should see the mark.
Got it.
It's FMS mark. If you can put a waypoint on it.
Hurry, deck over town.
Best to come from the north of northeast.
I think the EDD despawned.
Yeah, I saw him pull out.
Or he's going north.
No, he despawned.
Not watch your 6.
He's on the tight.
There's another boat coming down from the North Channel.
I'll grab that one. I've got a 88 inbound.
I think that's a friendly coming down from the north.
Yeah, take a look here.
Yellow again.
Hurry, over town. Back.
New spit coming in from 1.5K south.
Yeah, it's a friendly boat coming in.
Careful with the hurry. He's dragging you over the anti-aircraft.
Spitfire tight on me, right over town, right over Zambly.
Hurry down. On the way, Paul. He broke.
You're clear, you're clear. He's going up. He sees us all coming. He's trying to do a high-speed yo. Yeah, you got me.
Got a Spitfire just over town.
Two more
south.
spits down.
It's Reverend. He shot me. He's a spinny.
More spits coming in, guys. Watch it.
Grim break. Grim, check it.
Losing control and turning over hard.
hammer to spit.
Rook, 6.
Up, down. See some parachutes. I don't know who the fuck they're from.
I bailed.
I got one of the spits.
Nice work.
Nice. We got 3 spits here. Two spits picking you up, Grim.
Yeah. It's over here.
I got picked off too. There's 4 here. My brother.
What you doing, Mangus?
Getting shot down.
Yeah, everybody say hello to the nuclear Mingus.
Glad you're back. Welcome home.
Yeah, indeed, that feels good. I gotta close the windows. My fucking sunshine coming in my window just fucked my track IR and got me killed.
You need to get rid of that squad tag you got and get your old one back.
Oh, there's higher purposes for the Zulu.
Gotcha.
Killed my panda. Killed Reverend.
ACM got me. That son of a bitch.
Killed Reverend, got killed by Destro.
Right house just went red.
Got Jarvie. Nice.
You see where
Is
you
he
put the
alive for
bombs
good
at?
or what?
Enemy tank or something there, Andre. I made your boy my
fight is slow.
I made your boy my XO R-Dub because he's got a lot of potential.
Oh yeah.
He's fearless, dude, and he's got good instincts.
And you know what? I had to give him a kill today on me just because he's building a PC for me.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I love him, man. He's a cool dude.
Awesome.
MD, spit on you. Be careful. 2 on you.
Where they at now? I don't see them.
One is looking at me. He got me, of course. That's crazy. Who they can get that speed to climb up? I don't understand it.
Their pattern is so wide now with those BBs, they just can shoot anywhere near you. Hit you.
Alright, it's time for some fighters here, boys. Yeah, I find it's handy to stay behind them.
Robbie.
They're in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of players in there.
I like how this son of a bitch flops. Stupid never used to flop.
Light EWS.
Something just got shot down. Yeah.
Yeah, enemy spit got shot down by buffers.
Nice.
I think I got all the Spitfires here, guys.
See anything currently? They have a 30-second flight.
Yeah, if you're entering under 3K, you're disadvantaged to begin with, so keep that in mind.
Hurricane, just west of town now. He was headed east. Low.
Copy. EWS is off.
It just went from red to dead. Yeah, it's because they were capping the FB there. Well, we're keeping the loop off up here, so or the EA up here.
Indeed.
Hurricane right over town right now. He's kind of hiding in the Beaufort shield. Oh, I got a spit right on my ass too. Right over town.
Go back to the FB if you can.
Yep.
Cover that, Grim. Coming to you.
Just north, Graham, diving in towards you.
Copy it. They don't know if they've broken off. I still see two behind me.
I got 3. Trailing 1 spit.
One spit down.
You're clear, R-Dub.
2 diving in.
Rook, con picking up.
Right there. Graham, you got to spin up.
Check. Dive back towards the FB.
Second spin coming in deck from the south. That fight. 3
Should
spits
be clear,
here.
Graham.
3 spits here. Deck.
Yep. Got a fur ball on the deck.
4 on the deck. Last one's not a spit.
Boston.
Hurricane's down.
Yep. Spit's coming around to look at Grim Reaper, I think.
Yep. Boston is just nothing more than a fighter.
Spits up your ass, Grim.
Yeah, he went to the legs. Pull up overs out of that FB.
That Spit's fucking PK'd.
Oh shit, something just got me.
It's Boston. Fighter.
Killed Debane, killed by USAF 77.
Somebody kill that Boston.
Yeah, he bailed. He saw the guy's bailed.
Did he? He's still in it.
Ah.
Oh, they're camping the FB up here.
Oh, gee, sorry about that.
Yeah,
One
Boston's
person.
still in it.
Looking two colors, but shit.
Spitfire north of the FB.
Fucking Boston's still up.
Oh yeah, it's a fighter.
Now he's on fire. I got him. Spitfire in the mix.
Oh, Spitfire just ran. He's out.
Yep. Boston's still trying to get around on fire. No, he's down. He's dead.
Got another one with Ron
Red
Paul.
square, red square.
Spit dead north of the FB.
Good guys on that one.
Pick up some outs. Head north to get out.
Red square.
Yeah, I'm heading back to base to rearm.
Whatever that ammo pit is north is too close to town.
Got a
Very
spit.
second, you'd be sitting duck.
Got a spit here with MD at 2K. There's run right underneath Cobra. Cobra split S and you can come underneath.
Flak's going off at Boz. Firing to the northeast.
Cobra, if you're on comms, check it. Climbing up to you. Oh, there you are, baby. Got one at 2, Gazoo.
There's 2 tanks in the
Still got one Cobra.
Boston was Mandrill. He fucking PM'd me. He's like, I was slightly outflown and outnumbered, but I was like, good effort.
Dewo on the green tag here at 2K.
Copy.
Just knocked the elevator off at the green tag. He's flying like ACM. He's fast. Is that fast? That's fast. Cobra's with the Dewo.
Yeah, I missed him.
He's got pretty good. He just despawned.
Well, some people have been complaining about being automatically despawned recently.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of CTDs.
He's out. Yeah, that was a CTD for him. I mean, he wasn't at no disadvantage.
Yeah, my CTDs have gone up like 300% in the last 2 weeks.
I had five in one day.
Yeah, I used to never get them, and now I get them all the time.
Hell, I got one logging in this morning.
Sounds to me as well.
All right, MD, you're clear. Ron Paul, you're clear.
Spitting Hurricane with Gazoo.
I'm starting to notice that you can hear these planes behind you now, like you used to.
Yeah.
Coming to you, Gazoos.
Whoa.
Three spits on Gazoo.
And a hurricane coming in from the north also with Guzoo.
Whoa, what'd you do? Piss them off.
Look, the target's fixated on the one guy.
Yeah, they want Gazoo's ass. Now there's a hurricane. Track.
Mingus, you gotta hurry looking at you.
Yeah,
Rook,
my
one
track.
right in front of you, Rook.
I can't look around. Sun's coming in the window. Fuck.
Pull up to your right. Never mind.
Got hits on him.
Going for Gazoo's help.
Yeah,
Still with you,
I'm
Mingus.
helpless.
I'm coming.
Got a Dewo in here with
I'm
Gazoo.
dead.
Cover down. They did the right thing. They came back as a squad.
Yeah, smart boys.
And I bet you the D5.20 was the guy that was flying the Boston previously.
I mean, Mandrill.
Rook, you got one looking at you, Bubba. Oh, you're clear. He's on you tight, Ron.
Yeah, I'm dead. Shit.
Yeah, I can't steer at all. I'm done.
I don't know how I'm still alive. I can't see. Track IR is going nuts like a disco show.
Well, they kicked their ass on that round.
I'm still running east. This motherfucker can't bring me down, and I can't even look behind me. Oh, I'm down. He got me. All right, I gotta close my curtains.
Killed Das Rock. Was killed by Das Rock.
All right, boys. Let's get lifted here and get grouped up. If you're over target, which I think there's just one, Mig, you be careful. You're alone, brother.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. Not much I could do.
Quick
Okay, guys.
little-
See you later.
See ya.
See you, Rob.
We staying on Zambalit?
Seems like the only spot really happening at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a Bofors up in the Boz FB.
Be careful there, bud. It's camped.
2 tanks sitting in front of the vehicle spawn, right behind it, killing everything else.
Spawn infantry first. Check it out.
Yeah, I spawned in, and I couldn't even get out of the infantry spawn.
One's in, Blake.
Oh, they're pulling it.
gonna have to get something going here, guys.
Yeah, we're all scattered and doing different things now.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump out of channel.
Copy that, Jim.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, appreciate you guys letting me hang out here and stuff. And happy birthday, RWS, man. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you. You know what that is now? 71.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got a couple years on me, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna call back.
Oh, fantastic. What branch?
Air Force.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, anyway.
Don't be a stranger, Jim.
Oh, no. No. Believe me.
Thanks for hanging out with the loop off there, everyone.
You know, I was talking earlier on the Allied chat. I was in their Discord and stuff, and I made mention that a couple years ago I was doing a live stream with the Left Waffle and doing a live stream, and all of a sudden the Left Waffle guys started talking a bunch of stuff about God, who was it? Rebel 357 on the live stream. and then you know, I was like, oh my gosh, and then I said, you know, we're doing a live stream. This is being broadcasted. And they're like, oh, no, we like Rebel 357.
The backpedaling begins.
Exactly. So it's pretty funny.
That's the great thing about this. We have a lot of respect for the people we're fighting against too. We may talk smack, but they come over and hang out with us and fly with us all the time. So that's where the camaraderie is here.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, and whenever
Rumble's gone to his guitar love now. He's a big old guitar player. I love watching him on Facebook.
Yeah, man, I wish he'd jump back in, man. He's a hell of a pilot. But anyway, it's all good. Once again, appreciate the hospitality, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. Thanks a lot.
See you, Jim.
Hey, Jim, by the way, I love you, brother, but every time you shoot me down, I call you a son of a bitch, okay?
Oh, well, I think Mingus has called me worse, so.
Yeah, but I've also called you better, too, so.
You know, it's just the nature of the game. It's all good, man. I honestly like the banter that goes back and forth. The PMs, it's like, you son of a bitch, you know. You know, I get a kick out of it
in the end.
Oh, absolutely. I don't take things to heart, man. It's all good. So you guys have a great time, and I'll talk with you guys later.
Roger, my friend. See ya.
See ya.